pain. It's powerful. I got a call from my parents recently, and immediately they're like, "What's wrong?" I said, "Nothing, I'm fine, just a little tired." "You sound exhausted." "Yeah, I've been doing some stuff, pushing myself a bit this week." And then I started to tell them what I was doing. I went back on a ketogenic diet, did that for 5 days, went straight into a 38-hour water fast. The last couple hours of that fast, I did a 5-mile run. And of course, earlier in the week, I increased the intensity of my workouts while on the diet. And by the time I was done, they were calling me that evening, and I'm exhausted and in some pain, to be honest. But really, my knees were giving me some trouble from the run. That's a different thing. Anyway, so you can feel it from them that they were worried about me because they love me. And my parents, any parent, generally, they don't want their child to be in pain. And again, generally, a lot of people don't like pain. They don't want to go through pain. But, I'd like to give a special shout out to Purple Dragon because, that's my family. Through martial arts, we were taught to embrace pain. And we go through what we call a painful purging process. And by going through that process, we grow, we evolve. Because when you are put under pain in a controlled environment with a purpose, and you train yourself to go through that pain for that purpose, and you get that ability, you develop that ability to be able to think while you're under pain, to be able to function while you're in pain, to be able to relax while you're in pain, to be able to carry out functions under instruction that sometimes could be complicated, and think through it and execute with efficiency while in pain. It takes you to a completely different level. And some people will say, "Well, why the heck would I want to do that?" Well, here's the thing. Life is going to bring pain to you. You're going to experience pain because that's part of life. That's the beauty of sports. I look at, some of the greatest sporting heroes, and you see these guys get injured, and they're playing like they're not injured while they're in pain. That didn't just happen, that came from practice. Because while you're in practice, you're gonna go through moments of pain. When you go through that pre-season training, guys go back to university for pre-season and NCAA, and they're throwing up, they're in pain, and they go through all of that so that when the season starts, they're not only physically fit, but they're mentally fit. Because when you have to go into overtime, when you have to push that extra, whatever it is, it's a mental thing. It's that mental capacity to think, function, be efficient, be great, even when you're in pain. Because life is not easy. And when you're going through difficult things in life, in your career, in your relationships, you're trying to build something, work on something, you're marching towards some goal that you've set. It's a painful process. But you need to be able to rise above the pain, think, function, learn, grow, get better, and get out of the pain to experience some of the greatest things in life. Because that's how guys win championships. That's how women give birth. They go through the worst pain of their life to experience one of the greatest things somebody could ever experience. Hats off to the woman, by the way. Because sometimes, out of the greatest pain, we get into that space where we are able to experience the greatest pleasures of life. So, Pain is powerful. Approach it and use it the right way. Embrace it. You know it. Peace, love, respect.